Today, I'm talking about how I cured my business ADD. What's up, y'all? If you've ever felt like you've had too many projects that you've taken on, too many ideas, or if you start one idea and you're like super excited about it, and then a few days or weeks or months go by, and then you just switch projects before you even finish the first one, then you, my friend, like myself, have business ADD. I actually don't have business ADD anymore, or I guess you could say I always will, but I'm a recovered addict of starting new projects and not finishing ones. But recovered, meaning that I've figured it out. I've figured out how to continue to, satiate my need for new, but at the same time to complete what I've started. I have an alarm that goes off on my phone. Actually turned it off maybe a year ago, but for years I had an alarm on my phone that said, I finish what I start. I don't really have to have that alarm on anymore because I do finish what I start now. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about business ADD and how to get rid of it. So I coined the term business ADD because I thought it was funny, but it's actually kind of true. You know, you're working on a project and then squirrel, oh my God. And you get so excited and you see something else that's more shiny and more cool and more fun. And a lot of that's because the first phase of any project is exciting. It's fun. It's invigorating to have the idea of writing a book or to travel or, become a vlogger or, do anything creative at all. Start a business, even if it's something boring, seemingly to me at least, like, starting a sales business. You're still thinking about, oh, cool, we could have a website and a logo and we could do it in this way or that way. There's so many things to think about. And it's also exciting, and then you get into the day-to-day work of it, and, well, not necessarily quite that fun. Or maybe it is fun, but there are challenges. You start building the website, and you realize you don't know how to do it, and you got to figure out how to do it yourself, and you want to hire someone, you have enough money to do that, and you can't figure it out because it's not easy to find a great person to help you. So there's so many challenges, and I think that is a huge benefit. One of the most rewarding parts of business is going through those challenges. And even if you're not in business, you can still have project ADD where, you decide that you want to go on a trip or do anything whatsoever. And then you just get distracted. So that's my definition, or helping you understand what business ADD is. When you start one project or one business or one idea and you don't finish it, and then you move on to the next one, and you keep doing that perpetually until you wake up one day and realize you didn't get anything done. You started a bunch of things, you didn't get anything done. Before I go into my solution of business ADD, I want to tell you a quick story. This is a story of one of the lowest points in my life. I had been burnt out. I had a lot of crazy health issues that were probably mostly resulting from psychosomatic stuff, me actually being really stressed out and burnt out from a really horrible last few years of trauma and negative stuff. I blacked out on the freeway going 70 miles an hour with my friend Olivia in the car. Luckily, she helped me get off of the road. I went to the hospital. They rushed me past everybody in the front room. I thought I was going to be waiting forever because, you go into a hospital and it's filled with tons of people and you're going to be waiting there forever before you get seen. But as soon as I told the lady at the front desk what was going on, she rushed me past everybody, told me to sit down right where I was. I was like, right here in front of all these other people waiting in line? She's like, yes, sit right now. And then they got me a stretcher and then they rushed me to the back and they put all this stuff on me and they thought I was having a stroke. And luckily for me, I wasn't. I was having a severe anxiety attack, a panic attack, which I think is a weird term for it because that's not what it feels like. It feels like your body completely shutting down and not being able to work, which is super scary. Anyway, I didn't drive for a few months after that because my body wouldn't let me. Lost control of some of my motor systems, and that was really scary. But anyway, over that period of time, I had a really close friend call me up and he said, get out of bed and look at your laptop. I opened my laptop and in my email, there was a round trip ticket to Hawaii. My friend cared about me enough to book me a ticket to his hometown in Hawaii so that I could recover. That's the moment that, things started shifting for me because I had an opportunity to recover. When I went to Hawaii, another friend of mine who was kind of more an accountability partner reached out to me and said, hey, I want to come visit you in Hawaii. I'd love to be in Hawaii. You're going through a lot right now. I'd love to be there for you. So my friend flew to Hawaii and we met on the beach. We walked on the beach and I told my friend all the projects that I was excited to do because I was leaving the music industry. I didn't want to be a part of that toxicity anymore. So I finally left, and all my health issues really forced me to make that decision. I don't know if you've ever had that happen before, where you want to make a decision, something's bad for you, something's toxic in your life, and then finally your body just forces you to do it. Maybe you get sick and your body's like, sorry, you got to stop. Or maybe you're working too hard and your body's like, sorry, dude, sorry, girl, you got to stop. That's what happened to me. So I'm on the beach with my friend and I'm telling her, I want to write a book. I want to do a podcast. I want to do a music album. I want to speak on stage. I want to help people. I want to do an online course. I want to tour as a musician, and I'm all starting it right now. And she looked at me and she said, wait, Nathen, you're taking on too many projects. Let me tell you the difference between you and me. Let's use an analogy. You see this seashell? She picks up a seashell. This seashell right here is beautiful. It's golden. It's wonderful. Now, from her talking, she says, I decide I'm going to go to Hawaii. I book my plane ticket. I fly to Hawaii, and on my way to Hawaii, I decide that I'm going to find a golden seashell just like this one. So I find the best picture of it on Google Images, and then I come to Hawaii, I go on the beach, I enjoy myself, and I look for this golden shell. And I do not stop until I get the golden shell. You, Nathen, on the other hand, you do the same thing. You decide you're going to Hawaii. You book your trip. You get on the flight. On your way down, you look on Google Images for the perfect golden shell. You say, I'm going to go to Hawaii and I'm going to find this golden shell. You get to the beach and do everything just like I did, except the one difference. Nathen, what you do is this. You walk on the beach, and then you doubt yourself. And you say, you know what? I might not find that golden shell, but this one's beautiful. And so you pick that one up. And then you find another one. You pick that one up. And then another, and another, and another, and another. And before you know it, your shirt is filled with seashells. Then, when you finally come across the golden seashell, you don't have enough room in your shirt to pick up that shell. Or if you do, you put it in there, but you don't give it enough attention. You're taking on too many projects. So that is a beautiful analogy that really helped me once and for all understand that I wanted to focus on one thing and one thing only, one project, and not have this business ADD anymore. I made the analogy that I was going to be in a monogamous relationship with the Shelly. So I'm in a monogamous relationship with Shelly, which is my one project, my one thing that I'm focusing the next 10 years of my life on. And I challenge you to think, what is that one project that you could do? If you could only choose one project for the rest of your life or the next 10 years, what would it be? But here's the problem. You start that thing and you start to have FOMO, fear of missing out. And now you're thinking of all the other projects and all the other things you could be doing and should have been doing. And that's where my solution comes. So step one in my life, I had so many projects, I never finished them. I always started new stuff. Step two, I realized I had to be monogamous to one project and really focus in on that and give it my full love. A lot of people call their businesses or their projects their baby, right? It takes time to raise that baby. So the third step, the third phase that I went through was the real solution. And for me, my solution was this. Yes, I wanted to be a speaker. Yes, I wanted to be a musician. Yes, I wanted to help people with online courses. Yes, I wanted to do all these things. I wanted to create a film series. But I found a way to do them all under one project, under one roof. And that was my solution. To start a personal brand under my name, Nathen Aaren, and then take that and put all my projects underneath it and prioritize them. If you're a mother or father and you're going to have kids, You can't purposefully create more than one at a time. Maybe you have twins, but that's not your choice. So you create one at a time and you work on it. And maybe you have some things going on in the background, but it's all underneath one brand that's supporting itself. So for me, I have a music album that I'm working on. I have a film series that I'm working on, and I have a online course. But how am I going to do all these things at once? I prioritize them underneath the brand, and then when I finish one of them, I start the next one. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's not like I haven't dabbled in music as I'm working on my film series. It's not like I haven't been, filming my online course stuff in the background as I'm focused on my film series. But as of yesterday, I just finished shooting all 16 episodes of the first and second season of my reality show. And now we're done filming. So now I'm transitioning into prioritizing the online course. And once the online course has been fully launched, I'll work on that for maybe a year and then really focus on the music album. So all of the things can happen, but you have one that you're doing quote unquote 9 to 5. And you have the other ones that you're kind of doing in the background on your free time, if you feel you need to. And then over time, you start building this brand under one umbrella where you're creating all of these amazing things. So I challenge you to write down all the projects that you are working on or that you want to work on, all your ideas. Start prioritizing them and see how you can umbrella those under one brand, under one initiative, under one purpose, and comment below and let me know. Send me your list of all the projects you're working on in the priority and how you can turn that into one umbrellaed project. That's all I got.